Hello everybody and welcome to a new video and welcome back to recording or reacting, whatever, to retro commercials. I already started, as of recording this, I just started like putting them up for the week to 2 weeks you've seen this. I don't know how long this is going to be. I hope that I have enough out in 20 minutes because, well, this one's another 20 minutes, so that's one more video, I think. Then there's an hour, so 20, that. So that's 4 altogether then, at 20 minutes. And then, is this one an hour? This one's 49 minutes, so roughly 2 more videos. And then I might have something planned later if it's right at the date. Hopefully it's right at the date, because we're at the 24th. As of, yeah, I think, wait. Yeah, the 24th, so I uploaded 4 videos. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So 24th. And look at a calendar. One, 3. Yeah, we should be pretty close, and then I have something else planned for that. Okay. Oh, oops, wrong one. Let's go back to this one and finish this one off. So.
Konami's Castlevania The Adventure for Nintendo's Game Boy. The maze of vampire crypts and unearthly evils. It is about to sink its fangs into you.
Genesis brings you the 16-bit arcade challenge with Ghostbusters.
Of course I screwed it up. Yeah.
Ghouls and ghosts.
So, you didn't miss anything. It was the last one, I think, in the last video of this one, but whatever.
And 16-bit arcade action with Forgotten Worlds. Gruesome ghosts, ferocious foes,
Sure.
battles of power, of magic and might. Ghouls and ghosts, Ghostbusters and Forgotten Worlds are for the Genesis system. Sega Genesis brings the arcade experience home. Game sold separate.
So, you want to know the story of Splatterhouse, the new horror video game for TurboGrafx 16? They say he stalks the old haunted mansion. They say he's looking for his girlfriend. They say his only weapon against the maggot-eating ghouls who took her is a 2x4. And you say you want to play this game? Splatterhouse. Only for the TurboGrafx 16 system from NEC.
A system that I do not have.
Scary. And I bought 3D glasses for 39 cents from a participating Wendy's old-fashioned hamburgers restaurant. Hand me my glasses. Not these glasses, Igor. Hand me the scary ones. And oh, they go so good.
That sounds scary.
Count Scary's 3D party Tuesday, July 6th at 8 p.m.
By the way, because I have to stop. These are the game systems I have. I have a Nintendo, or sorry, a PlayStation 1. It's early. I'm drinking my coffee now. A PS2. A Nintendo, Super Nintendo system. I don't have PlayStation 3, but I have PlayStation 4. No. There's that. PS4. And Xbox One 1 terabyte. So that's what I have, and I haven't set them up or at this new place yet or not, but or anything, whatever. I can't speak. But then I have like the computer and other GameCube is over there. I don't think I could pull it out because there's too many cables. Nintendo DS. Well, that's what it. No, never mind. Yeah, I don't know what I have anymore, but you know what? It's fine.
Only on channel.
No one believed Charlie's neighbor was a vampire
Charlie, he bit me.
until it was too late.
Charlie bit my finger.
Charlie has to
What does that remind you of?
Teacher Vincent, ready to do battle
Hi,
with the undead.
Beware of the evil that awaits you on Fright Night. Friday night it is on Q13.
Hi there, I'm Dumpy the Pumpkin.
I get the reference sound that Michael Cole does. No. Well, maybe he doesn't even know. He might just be circumstance. But you know what? That's fine. But in any case,
Bill's Halloween ice cream cake. I weigh 44 ounces and serve 10 to 12 people.
Having a Halloween party? I'm Witchy the Witch, and I weigh 45 ounces. We're both made fresh daily at your participating Carvel ice cream store.
You want to send one to a friend? Please phone 800-327-GIFT and call the Cake Honors most major credit cards. Thank you.
Welcome to the world of terror. When I'm not busy embalming bodies, which isn't often, I like to relax with some good family reading. Let me introduce you to my personal library of Fangoria, the leader in horror entertainment.
Oh.
Fascinatingly hideous cover of Freddy Krueger. And devilishly candid reviews of the latest horror videos. And gloriously bloody color photos from the newest Friday the 13th. They're all here in Fangoria. Can I persuade you to subscribe?
so there's Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, and Freddy Krueger is like the 3 original staples, I think. Was there any more? Whatever. Anyway, those movies will never scare me again. I've seen the internet, unfortunately. I wish that I got scared that easily. You never want to be too, like, whatever. Like, too, like, strong where you don't scare easily. You want at least to be able to scare a bit, because at least then your body will, if your body can scare or make you have that feeling of scared or fear, that's always a lot better than being like too strong for because I could get myself severely hurt or killed, injured, anything like that now, because a lot of situations don't scare me as much.
Fango editor Tony Tupone asking you to enter the world of Fangoria. Only $12.49 for a special 6-month video subscription. Send check or money order to Fangoria Magazine, 475 Park Avenue South, New York, 10016.
Let the dead bodies wait.
Nobody expected it. Nobody believed it. And nothing could stop it. The one hope. The only hope. The Exorcist. Rated R. The movie you've been waiting for. Without the wait.
The haunted mansion at Long Branch is a living...
It's sad that Halloween's ending, like the movie series Halloween. Like, I mean, yes, I get that Michael has his own, like, Michael Myers, that is. I get that Michael has his own, like, spin-offs of, like, Halloween. And, like, he's one of those characters that will... They'll always find a new movie series to put him in. maybe they could do something like how the Avengers came together and have like Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, and Freddy Krueger, and a bunch of other characters come together, kind of like the MCU. But I mean, it's fine that they don't too. Like, they need to have their own like separate video movies. Well, like the MCU as well. But don't just cut them off at, you know, like, I can admit that like the franchises of all these movies separately, or all these characters separately. The first movie was always good, and it's like a different actor or a different director and a different producer took over for the original guys, and like Iron Man 1 was great. I could not sit through the rest of the Iron Man movies now, because, well, Iron Man 1 was always going to be the best, in my opinion. But going to the playing the Avengers game, it's really, or it's a lot better. It's still kind of like Anthem in that regard, which is one of the worst games ever. It was all hyped up, and of course, stupid retard got me into it. Anthem, so I have it on here actually. I have it on my 360. I mean, whatever this is. Oh, I have an Xbox 360 somewhere too. That is right. Anyway, and original Xbox that I don't think works at all. Well, I have two that don't work. Whatever. But in any case, yeah, that's the problem with those kinds of games, is that they're mission based and it's an open world. Anthem got very, very confusing, and some of the Marvel Avengers stuff that was open like that, well, within reason. I mean, it was open that you could do missions in one location, out of order or in order, except for like the storyline based one, because that one would have screwed us for the other things technically, even though we could go back. It was kind of like Borderlands in that regard too, where you could click where you wanted to go for the story or for the side stuff, which I have to get back into playing Borderlands by myself. Then again, I still don't know what I'm doing in Borderlands 1, where Borderlands 2 and 3 I could probably navigate a little bit better, because I'm a little bit smarter, and also like I feel like I've technically played those games for the most part. I mean, I would love to see Borderlands 4 come out. Same with like Left 4 Dead 3 and 4 and whatever too. Like, I get Back 4 Blood might be like the spin-off, but you know. I don't think Back 4 Blood is even on Steam yet. I think it's exclusive to the...
Discover the graveyard of the living dead and its unimagined terror. There's Renfield and his spiders, the Prince of Darkness, Count Dracula, and many more. At the haunted mansion at Long Branch, it's waiting for you.
Sometimes coming home can be...
There's expansions.
But not with a new Stanley Lightmaker garage door opener. One button opens your garage, but the other button turns these back into these, because it turns on lights from the safety of your car with a Stanley Lightmaker.
It's nice to be home.
Get a transmitter free with purchase, plus a chance to win an Oldsmobile in Stanley sweepstakes.
The nightmare continues. Halloween 2.
Oh yeah, here it is. It's finally... I finally would be able to get it.
Dreams of Shocktober will begin in just a moment.
Look what's rising out of the pumpkin patch this Halloween. The pumpkin cutter, a great way to let your kids carve their own pumpkins without sharp edges that cut little hands. It even makes toothy grins easy.
But of course, it's like almost $1 million.
Better than any spoon. And the pumpkin light replaces dangerous
Or like
chemicals with
100 and
results. Have a great pumpkin this Halloween.
$129.99 for the Blood Ultimate. Blood Deluxe is $109, and just Back for Blood is $79. And then to get the pass, the annual pass, the expansion Tunnel of Terror, Children's of the Womb, and all the future updates, it's, well, the DLCs is $89 on top of that. So that's probably, if I was to guess, add this to cart. I already have this. Remove that. And add this. That would be $219. That's my whole entire basic paycheck. Fantastic. Well, I mean, what else would I do with my money, right? No, it's not like I have, it's not like I, need to buy anything this month. We'll figure that out when I actually get paid, because, well, that means I just can't buy, like, my luxury items like coffee and alcohol, which is fine. I don't mind. I'm just gonna have to smash my head a couple times against the wall. Anyway.
With the pumpkin cutter, pumpkin scoop, and pumpkin light.
We have that.
Pumpkin cutter products available at Long's Drugs and Safeway.
Hold on, I'm gonna... Man, everything right now. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. I will... Sorry about that. I have to make sure this is off. Sorry about that. I had to get something ready for maybe another video. I don't know how well I'm gonna feel. I haven't been feeling the greatest again lately, so this is already a chore, so we'll see what happens.
Something is coming to get them. Nightmare on
Freddy!
She's the only one who can stop it. If she fails, no one will survive. Wes Craven's Nightmare on Elm Street, rated R.
Now playing at a flagship theater near you.
Flagship.
For great Halloween fun, pick up some spooky decorations at Walgreens. Just $7.99 each. Scary sound-activated Halloween figures, battery-operated pirate skull, witches, skeletons, and more. Stock up on Halloween candy, too. Walgreens has a wide selection of treats and goodies of all kinds. And it's time to order your holiday photo greeting cards. Put your favorite photo on any of 6 beautiful designs. All orders include a free marker pen. Treat yourself to savings this week at Walgreens.
Yeah, that's how life works. We talked about this, didn't we? I think this was the exact commercial that we talked about one time.
Reach for the less filling beer that tastes great. Miller Lite.
This place was once a funeral parlor, wasn't it? What was that?
We're gonna get out of here. Get up, Judy. Yes, you can.
Night of the Demons.
Where are you going? The party's just begun.
Rated R.
Starts Friday.
Rayovac, Burger King, and Channel 47 want kids to have a bright and safe Halloween. Once again this year, Rayovac is providing free personal kid-size flashlights for use when trick-or-treating Halloween night. These flashlights will light the way to safer rounds of the neighborhoods. To get your flashlight, just come to any Madison Burger King on October 30th and ask for one. No purchase is necessary, and Burger King will give you a special treat bag and a coupon good for the soft drink of your choice.
Yep, sure.
Supply is limited, so get to Burger King early. And remember, be safe this Halloween. Wear light-colored costumes, be extra careful crossing streets, and ask your parents to check your treats and throw out any unwrapped ones just to be safe. We'll help with free flashlights from Rayovac and a special treat from Burger King just for the asking. It all happens Thursday, October 30th only at the Madison Burger King near you. And happy Halloween from Rayovac Burger King.
I just wanted to say, because we still have some time in this video because I like to upload longer content. A couple things. First of all, do you think that, because I've never had my parents go through my candy, because the issue is that my parents would often steal candy from us. We always had to hide our candy. It was just a trick of the trade that we had to hide our candy, which also wasn't good because we ended up eating a bunch when they weren't looking, and well, we were supposed to be sleeping and whatever else. But at least I don't have diabetes now. But also, there was that. So I mean, I also learned pretty quickly from just watching all these weird, like, PSAs and stuff on TV about checking your candy. So I learned pretty quick to check my candy for any of that stuff. And I would never take like vegetables or fruit because of the razor blade scandals and whatever else. But also, I've never gone to a restaurant nowadays. Just anything nowadays. Anytime you have to work or like be a customer at a place with service people, or like places where you have to just if you work there, you have to just put a smile on your face and be nice and kind and everything. I don't see that anymore. They're always rude and disrespectful now. It's like, I'm here being completely nice. I want to buy a sandwich at Subway, let's say, or Subway, I don't know. Whatever. I don't think they're gonna sue me just for telling this story. Or telling, or having an example. If I want to buy a sandwich, let's say at Subway or whatever, and I'm being completely nice because I know better. I know that I can be completely nice. The only time you will piss me off is when you the thing is, if you piss me off, then I'm going to be an asshole back. That's how life works. So, with the whole entire thing about, like, the restaurant industry, like, fast food, they don't want to be there as much as you probably don't want to be there. It's just a quick, easy thing to buy and eat, right? It's $11 for a meal, whatever it is, and for one person. You just want to get there and get out. But you don't, like, you're told to put a smile on your face and be nice to the customers. But every time I get in there, every single worker has an attitude the size of Timbuktu. It's like, no, you lost my service. And how many times have I actually just ended up talking to or ended up saying, can I speak to your manager about your attitude, because even I could do better than this, and I would love to do better than that. I mean, I don't mind working for that for one of these franchises if they because I'm completely nice and I can be a nice person. And the thing, like I say, the thing is, only be rude to a customer if they're going to be if they were rude first. That's how life works, especially in that industry. Like, you can't just go around being rude to everybody. Some of us have a lot more clout than them. Like, I get some people, for example, my sister, the fucking bane of my existence, the embarrassment to the family, whatever. It's the younger one. They're twins. The younger one, the one that's 10 minutes behind in every possible way, except for, like, her mental age is like 5 in this regard, because she's rude to everybody. You cannot get a nice thing out of her. She'll pick and prod and bully. All my life she's done that, and I hardly ever talk to her. And when I do, she's like the most opinionated piece of shit I've ever met. And that's saying something, because I met a lot of opinionated piece of shits in my life, a lot of them. But so she used to work at a restaurant, and like a fast food restaurant, and my goodness, like, she did the same thing that she does at school, or when she went to school, is she would come home and talk shit about her friends and her acquaintances and her peers, like, and her and her friends have gotten into a lot of arguments, a lot of fights, a lot of fist fights apparently too. Which, I mean, because her friends are teeny weeny bastards that I hate even, so I don't blame her for that part. I hate them, and I hate their siblings too. she would win all the time and not have like a bruise on her or a cut or anything. Not even like any dirt on her from like scuffling with her and her friends. But she's the biggest asshole to her friends and peers that I've ever seen. Like, there's the point of being like an asshole where you're just bugging them for the sake of bugging them, and it's a joke, it's a laugh, and then there's an asshole where you actually just destroy them and paint a bad image of them. Now, I've done that to ex-friends that were complete assholes to me. I've done that to my own ex-editor because, well, he never hire. If you go back in my channel, figure out who it is. Never hire him because he won't do shit for you. He won't do work for you at all. But this is the thing where I never nowadays I never meet like a nice retail or service industry worker, or even some of the delivery people that come to my door with packages and stuff. There's absolutely nothing nice that they say or do, or even like delivering pizza to my place. They're always assholes. So, I don't know, whatever. Let's continue on because this is... Yeah.
King and Channel 47.
We're halfway through this part of the video, and...
Says Goo, says pirates are back. Halloween's coming, the trick-or-treaters are
And halfway there, too, which is pretty interesting.
She's the first one with a blinking pumpkin light. Pumpkin light flashes
Yeah,
so everyone knows she is near. Pumpkin light makes Halloween safe.
Having a massive thing around your neck, it's like either having a clock around your neck, like massively, which I wanted to get that big clock that hangs around your neck like this, like that big, on a big giant chain. But it's kind of that, like, who else had that big? I mean, there was also like the boogeyman in wrestling, but who else had like the massive thing hanging around their neck, whatever it is? I don't know. Some type of like movie character or something probably did, but
And Scarehouse this year, and Pumpkin Lights seem
don't remember.
spooky pumpkin too. Just pop it right in.
Batteries not included, of course.
Pumpkin Light is available at Osco, Purity Supreme, Spags, and Leeward's.
It was a Halloween party where fantasies come
Uh-oh.
true. I put on Showtime makeup and did a dance or two. The boys and ghouls were hanging out like Vamp and Tigress too. My Showtime face was all in place then. Rock Angel, I saw you.
It's Showtime, the adult Halloween makeup. Showtime is hypoallergenic, more comfortable than masks, more fun too.
You know you are my fantasy, but I can't speak to you.
Make up a Halloween fantasy with Showtime makeup.
Peace. Until they were rudely interrupted.
What you wanna do, Skug? Put on the gravestone?
This is our party!
This place is a mess.
Now look who's awake. They're on the way. They're back from the grave and ready to party. I think.
Do you know what would be the perfect thing to watch now? Stranger Things. Although, aren't they in their... Didn't they just finish, like, their last... I don't know if they're going in for another season. I don't know shit about Stranger Things. But, except for, like... The actors had, like, a lot of, like... frights because, well... I think there was a lot of trauma in that, for the actors after that series, because a lot of it was like, I think one person had to do everything on a broken leg, or broken ankle or something, and could not wear a cast in there, and I'm like, can you just CGI out the cast? Like, I mean, how many times have I broken my ankle whatever it was. And I just did the Kane from WWE thing where I just slammed it into the ground and it set itself and kept on walking. And it hurts a little bit and there's a bruise, but at least it's back into place and whatever else, and or whatever the case may be. But yeah, it's like there was a lot of traumas. There's a thing where actors have to do some really uncomfortable shit too. Like I know there was something like this in Stranger Things that Jim Carrey had to go through as well when he was filming the 2002 movie The Grinch. He had to be in this big green fur costume. And I mean, have this weird mouth guard in that shows up, has terrible teeth, and just like a lot of different problems with that because he's claustrophobic. If you don't know, Jim Carrey's a claustrophobic man, and wearing that fur suit is not fun. How many times have they wipe off the paint on his face and reapply it in the middle of a scene, like, but also there were some good things and some like comedy that came out of that movie too, and then like Stranger Things had to do some very uncomfortable shit as well and traumatize those child actors now, which I mean also child actors in general are like a very weird situation because if you go to like there's the kid from Diary of the Wimpy Kid that killed his mother and tried to assassinate the prime minister, which would have been he would be a fucking hero if that worked out. And there were some other actors who tried to do the same thing. There was also like what's his name who played Kevin McAllister in Home Alone, the first two movies, which were like the best movies, who got into like drugs and porn, was it? And now looks like he's a stick figure and doesn't look that lovely anymore. Like there was things like that, and keep in mind he's roughly the same age as me. So when I was his age, when he was in those movies, I thought he looked pretty good. Like he looked, for lack of a better term, keep in mind I'm not gay, but I think I learned pretty quickly what was cute and what wasn't. I thought he was pretty cute then. If I was gay, and keep in mind we're the same age, so fuck off calling me all those fucking names. We're close in age, so at that time we would have been the same age roughly. If I was gay, I was like I would smack that. I would hit that, but I'm not, and then also like I say, we were the same fucking age, so shut up. Roughly. Wait, how old is how old is the guy who played Kevin McAllister? Alexa, how old is the guy who played Kevin McAllister?
From MasterHerald.com, Macaulay Culkin just turned 35 years old on August 26th, and many people still can't believe that the years really moved that fast. Still remembering him as the 8-year-old Kevin McAllister from Home Alone, shown in 1990.
What did she say, by the way? Alexa, can you repeat that?
Macaulay Culkin just turned 35 years old on August 26th, and many people still can't
Never
believe
mind,
that
it's
the
the
years
other way
really moved
around.
that fast.
Alexa, shut up. Thank you. Never mind, it's the other way around. I forgot that when I watched those movies, I was 10 years late because I was born 10 years late. Okay, whatever, shut up. If he was the same age as me, he was a lot older than me. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, my God, how things have been put into perspective today and every other time I find out something new every day. Anyway, let's continue on here because, well, we have, like I say, 10 minutes left and roughly 9 minutes or something. That would have been... That makes him look like... never mind. Shut up! I don't know when those movies came out. Fuck off. I feel so bad now. And now I'm like trying to correct it. Uh-huh.
$1.27 a pound. Get low prices all day, every day. Shop
Mm-hmm.
RV. And low prices.
When you see me, everyone knows what time of year it is. It's Halloween. This Halloween, make sure adults see you coming with shiny, bright yellow Halloween safety bags from Pizza Hut and 28 WPTF-TV. And be careful trick-or-treating this Halloween. Tell your parents where you're going.
But anyway, going back to what I was talking about, quickly, to finish my point, is child actors is a weird thing in Hollywood because a lot of them go into down the wrong paths. I mean, you have some of the saints like Zendaya or whatever with Tom Holland. Oh fuck me, mate. Anyway, it's early morning still for me. I mean, I only been up for an hour and a half, roughly. Anyway, and I have to leave in another hour and a half. So this is not going to be great, or roughly an hour and a half. Anyway, yeah, an hour and a half. Math is not my strong suit this early in the morning. This is why I hate math class being at this time in the morning. I'm stupid. Anyway, but the point is that child actors is a weird concept because a lot of them end up down the wrong path. Like look at some of the characters from, like, for example, iCarly. Look at on a totally different spectrum. Look at like what's her name? Hannah Montana's Miley Cyrus. I don't know if that's just her stage names or whatever. I don't really fucking care either. I only know these names and I've seen these things because, well, my sisters would drag me into the room and want to watch Disney Channel with me. So I only know these things. Look at how the Zack and Cody, the people who played Zack and Cody turned out. Like, they're not even working in Hollywood and probably never would work in Hollywood ever again after their time on the show. They were treated like crap, apparently. I don't know. This is just what they said. It could be completely wrong. They're treated like crap on the shows at very young ages, bullied and whatever else, apparently, according to them, and they would never work in Hollywood again. But on the shows, they made it look like they were the kings of the castle, pretty much. I mean, there's also things like I haven't seen like a lot of the people from Wizards of Waverly Place anymore, except for Selena Gomez, I think it was, right? Like, I haven't seen the guy who played Max, who played Justin, and then I don't know, I don't know what happened to the parents of that. And they ran a New York Subway shop, right? Or New York sandwich shop or whatever it was, and then lived in the back and upstairs. The Wizards had a room in the back. Whatever it is, I haven't seen like a lot of them anymore. You see Selena Gomez doing her music and whatever else she does. I don't think I've ever heard any of her music. It's probably not that good if I haven't heard it, because you would think you would hear it because it might be at the top of the charts or whatever, but I don't think I've ever heard any of her music. But anyway, let's continue on. We have...
Before you go out, you can pick up a free Halloween safety bag. Come to any participating...
So it's not good, basically, sometimes. You have to pick and choose carefully, and even that is a sketchy slope. Is basically my point.
Boglin, me and my buddies want to be your friend, right, guys? Right. Call us at 1-900-909-5464 and hear how we can protect you from...
But also, like, you could CGI an actor to be very young. Like Like, I get that if I ever played a kid in a movie now, like a young kid, they would have to, first of all, put me on my knees or something and not film my bottom half. And then I would probably have to shave like everything off my face, unless they could put a prosthetic over my hair without pulling it out, because I don't look good without the facial hair anymore. And I've been trying to fix this constantly. It's getting better, but...
Roast beef and help your teacher grade your math test. Yeah, new story every day. One call gets you a 3D boggling hologram like this. 4 calls get you a set of 6. Trade them with your buddies. And part of your $2.35 2-minute call goes to Special Olympics. So get your parents' permission and call us at 1-900-909-5464. Go get the phone. I said get it, not eat it.
Wednesday, it's hot and cold running.
I remember this.
America's favorite rabbit in Bugs Bunny's Halloween.
Bugs Bunny! Bye-bye.
Then Raggedy Ann and Andy get the stuffing scared out of them in The Pumpkin Who Couldn't Smile. 2 Halloween treats, starting at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
From the people who brought you Halloween, more of the night he came home. Halloween 2.
There was nothing within him, neither conscience nor reason.
Probably.
Even remotely human.
Don't miss the all-new Halloween 2. More of the night he came home. Halloween 2, rated R. The horror continues. Now playing at a theater near you.
Well, I'm ready for Halloween.
And if enough trick-or-treaters don't show up, you're ready for next Halloween, too.
No way. Because Laverdius will give me full credit on all unopened bags of candy purchased at their store.
This 12-ounce bag of Whoppers milk chocolate or a 10-ounce bag of Milk Duds chocolate-covered caramels only $1.59 at all Laverdius super drug stores.
How sweet it is.
I'm heading for Woolworth and Woolco to get set for Halloween. There's costumes of TV favorites like Wonder Woman and the Hulk. There's popular characters from Star Wars, and there's superheroes like Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, and many more at bare bones prices. 38 to 417. And there's Spook Sticks, Face Pops, Hallowitches, wrapped candy of every kind, all at the favorite Halloween haunts. Woolworth and Woolco.
Halloween costumes from most stores have one built-in disadvantage. Anyone can buy the same costume. A costume from Ragstock, on the other hand, is unique because you selected yourself from a huge stock of recycled clothing. Create your own Dracula or Superman. Be a cowboy or a rock star. A tramp or a vamp.
Visit Ragstock at 327 State Street, Madison.
Quiet, I'm calculating.
Is it dark in there?
Not for my new Anilite solar calculator from Texas Instruments.
You have a Texas instrument?
Texas Instruments Anilite calculator. Unlike other solar calculators, it works in almost...
Anilite.
Good and feel.
The new line of Anilite solar calculators from Texas Instruments.
Imagine the Prince of Darkness with a solar calculator.
Halloween after Halloween? Why not try a Fright Night nose mask from Bud and Bud Light? There's Batface, Scary Witch, Mr. Pumpkin, and Big Black Cat. Best of all, these amazing masks are available where Bud and Bud Light are sold. So, next time...
Probably.
Dear Vic, you're probably not going to believe this, but McDonald's has a monster of an idea. Happy Halloween certificate.
They are monsters, but you know what? That's fine.
Your gang can turn them in for free dessert treats like cones and sample-sized sundaes at McDonald's. Each book also comes with a mail-in certificate for this free Roger Rabbit when you buy your video cassette of the smash hit Who Framed Roger Rabbit. McDonald's Happy Halloween certificates. A deal so good, it's eerie.
It's the curse.
Cast a spell.
I only meant a little mischief. I didn't mean to kill anything.
Cast a shadow.
Really would be funny if he was a witch.
Cast out.
The power in me is too strong.
Voodoo. Magic.
It is contaminated with evil.
Magic that works. Only you believe it. Tales from the dark side. 10 o'clock on Denver's Television 2. Saturday.
This Halloween, party with your favorite monsters.
Uh-huh.
Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios, Florida. And right now, carve out
Sure.
savings of up to $16 off admission. With this special coupon you'll find on 2 liters of Pepsi. For details, visit a Pepsi display near you. Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios. Hurry to Ticketmaster today for advance tickets, while you can still slash the price.
Mm-hmm.
We were telling ghost stories in the Fun Fruits jungle. The coffin opened, and the skeletons scared the aliens. Skeleton! And that's how we discovered new Fun Fruits Spooky Fruit, with skulls, ghosts, and monsters. And Fun Fruits Space Shapes with aliens, astronauts, and spaceships. New fruit snacks from Sunkissed Fun Fruits.
Give me 5.
New Fun Fruits Space Shapes and Spooky Fruit.
From the master of suspense, Stephen King, comes a tale you'll never forget. Silver Bullet, Halloween night at 8 on Movie 32.
Halloween. A time for children. Parties. Good times. Halloween was a special time. Until he came back for more.
I told you this isn't a man.
Monday, October 21st at 8. TV 50 presents the broadcast television premiere of Halloween 2. Michael's back, and there's no place to hide.
Yeah, probably. In 51 years. I think back here somewhere, they were just showing that bottle of whatever they were showing of drink, and they were talking about Disney World. I just looked it up. The Disney World, Florida Disney World, not Disneyland in California, Florida Disney World is celebrating 51 years this year. Because I knew this, that it was 50-ish years, because I saw it earlier somewhere. I think on the Google News, every time you open up Google on your Samsung phone, or Google phone probably too. I don't know, I don't have a Google Pixel or anything. They show you the news, I think that's where I saw it. But yeah, they're celebrating 50 years, so Disneyland, of course, is over 100 years old, apparently. Who knows if that's true, because, well, news is weird like that. I'll have to look at the wiki page, which is now better to look at the wiki page, because they're tracking down on all that fake information and stuff. So anyway, let's continue on. We're almost done this video. Then there's 2 other ones that I have saved-ish.
You must believe me, Count. I didn't know. I did not know. I let the servants do the shopping.
People tend to see red when they love anything but what is tomato sauce, because what is
Nah, I've never seen that in stores.
tomatoes, twice the taste and
Wait,
twice as
Wattas?
means good food.
I don't know. I'm not looking it up. There we go. Okay, that's it. That's over. Fuck. I think we just watched this 2 videos back. This one and another one. I think this one was the one that we watched. Unless it's this one. Somewhere. No. Anyway, I don't care. This was uploaded March. Okay, whatever. Don't care. Oh, I downloaded it. Yeah, this is the one. Anyway, well, that's that. So, thank you for watching this one. We have 2 other ones that we're gonna do now, later, because right now I don't have the time or the patience to watch another 20 minutes and sit here for over an hour, watching 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes for the last couple hours of videos, and for the week. And then what we can do is watch these again in a year. Not that I want to. I think we're gonna move on to something else next year around this time, as of recording these. Something else Halloween-y. If not, I'll try to find newer ones, like newer videos of commercials. I don't know if they're going to be retro for next year or not. I don't know what I'm going to do. I hope that there's going to be like different ones or something. Or even like I could watch newer ones, I think. Because I think, yeah. But in any case, the good thing about retro commercials right now is that some of the copyrights are completely disappeared, hopefully. I'll have to go back now and look at, like, because I already uploaded the first 3 or 4 videos, like I said, the 4 videos. I'll have to go back and look to see if they get kind of fucked or not with the copyright system nowadays, because, well, the copyright system blows ass. Especially like if you're trying to stay away from like stuff that would get you copyrighted, and then they just copyright it anyway. It's like, well, there's no point, because there technically was. And the other thing with copyright is, after a certain amount of time, the copyright disappears. It shouldn't be copyrighted if it's old as the hills. Like, that's why I went to doing this, because right now the copyright system's ass. And if I want to react to something for Halloween, this is the best thing, I hope. Like I say, I could just still get, like, completely fucked over by the copyright system again. So I'm hoping that this doesn't screw the pooch again here. But, you know what? We'll see what happens. And, yeah, and I don't have time right now. Not that I want to, because my eye is still fucked up because of that lovely prick kicking me in the eyeball, ripping the skin on my eyeball. And I have to wear a lens, and a contact lens in that eye, and light bothers me, so I'm looking over there at the one window that stays open, because there's no fucking blind on the front door, which I want to put something in that window eventually. Hurts. And then this light mode that keeps changing to light mode, because, you know what, I have to do it on every fucking tab. It seems like to change it to dark mode is bothersome as well. But I'm okay, by the way. I can still see. I'm not blind, technically. It looks like I have a lens in my eye. Like a clear piece of plastic, basically. Or whatever lenses are made out of. Silicone, whatever they are. So it just looks like that. So my eye went back to normal, like the day after, basically. So, like I say, my body has a lot of problems, but it can heal certain, like, abrasions and things very quick for some reason. You know. But, in any case, so, yeah, so I can't do any more right now because, well, right now it's still a little bit hard to, like, keep my eyes open even, so, but otherwise, like I say, I think, well, for protection reasons, I'll probably have to keep the lens in, and nighttime I had to wear a shield over my face, which looks like look stupid, but you know what, whatever. My hair is being ripped out everywhere with the tape that I have to put on. But it doesn't fucking matter because, well, it's only a week. So, but as of recording this is being uploaded week later from when I'm recording this or whatever. So, as of recording this, I'm probably getting it out, if not already out. Yeah, it's already out because my appointment to get it out is on the 18th, and this is already going to be the 25th for this one. Anyways, I'm going to let this episode go, and we'll see you guys in the next one. It's going to be more of this because everything else is going to be put after Halloween because this is what I'm going to try to do now is plan it out so that videos that pertain to certain things come out over the course of the week leading up to it, and then yeah, so, and I'll probably make a video explaining how content's gonna work for the rest of my career. I'm gonna try to keep this up, otherwise I might just do the once a week or something when I get way too big and like don't know what to do because I'm gonna run out of things. Maybe, I don't know. I think I'm gonna stick with the everyday uploads. I think that's gonna happen because I get bored and want to watch other people all the time, but they don't upload anything new, or they upload stuff that I don't really care to see. And because they only upload once in a blue moon, it's like, well, I'm losing interest very quickly if you don't do something that I wanted to see, and if you don't do it more often. So even if they went to just one video a day or one video every 2 days or something, but you know what, that it's their careers on the line there. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing if you are subscribed. If not, please subscribe, turn on the bell. Come back and watch more because I have more tricks up my sleeve now that I can get away with a lot more. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Oh! I don't know if there'll be skits already recorded by the time you see this, but I'm still trying to, like, work on skits. Creativity is, you have to get it perfect, so keep that in mind. I'll probably have a post on Twitter and the YouTube community tab. Anyway, thank you. Bye-bye.